Are you prepared for a disaster? What items should you have in your survival kit? In a world full of uncertainties, being prepared can make all the difference. It's not about predicting the worst, but being ready for it. A well-stocked survival kit is your best friend in times of crisis. It's more than just a box of tools, it's your lifeline, your survival guide when things go south. So what should you be packing? Let's dive into the 15 survival items you should be stockpiling right now. First and foremost, water is a survival essential. It's more than just quenching your thirst. Hydration is key to maintaining body temperature, digestion, and even brain function. In a survival situation, access to clean, drinkable water is paramount. A portable water filter or purification tablets can be life-saving tools, enabling you to turn any water source into a safe one. Next up, food. While our bodies can survive for quite some time without food, hunger can lead to weakness and decreased mental function. That's why it's crucial to have a reliable source of nutrition. Non-perishable items like canned goods, energy bars, and dried fruits can provide sustenance for days or even weeks. A first aid kit is another essential item. Accidents can happen at any time, and in a survival situation, even a minor wound can become a major problem if left untreated. A well-stocked first aid kit with bandages, antiseptic, tweezers, and other medical supplies can be the difference between a quick recovery and a life-threatening infection. The multi-tool is a compact, all-in-one device that can perform a variety of tasks. From opening cans to cutting rope to fixing broken equipment, a multi-tool is an indispensable part of any survival kit. It's like having a whole toolbox in your pocket. Last, but definitely not least, a fire starter. Fire can provide warmth, cook food, purify water, and signal for help. Matches or a lighter can work, but for a more reliable option, consider a magnesium fire starter. It's waterproof, windproof, and can produce a hot, durable flame in any conditions. These first 5 items are the absolute basics. Now, let's move on to some more specialized items. Next on our list is shelter, a light source, a communication device, navigation tools, and personal hygiene items. In survival scenarios, shelter is of utmost importance. Exposure to harsh weather elements can be life-threatening. A tent, tarp, or even a compact emergency blanket can serve as a temporary home, protecting you from wind, rain, and sun. Not to mention, a shelter also provides a sense of security and a place to rest and recuperate. Now let's talk about light sources. When night falls or you're navigating through dark places, you'll need a reliable source of light. Flashlights and headlamps are common choices, but don't forget about long-burning candles or solar-powered lanterns. And remember, always pack extra batteries or charging packs. Next up, communication devices. In an emergency, being able to call for help or receive updates is crucial. A hand crank or solar-powered radio can provide access to news broadcasts and weather alerts. A satellite phone or a two-way radio can be a lifeline, allowing you to reach out to others even when cell service is unavailable. Navigation tools are also a must. While modern technology like GPS is great, don't underestimate the value of traditional tools. A compass and a physical map can be lifesavers, especially if batteries fail or satellite signals are lost. Learning basic orienteering skills can give you an edge in survival situations. Lastly, personal hygiene items. Maintaining cleanliness can prevent infections and disease. This category includes items like toothbrushes, soap, wet wipes, and small towels. Also, consider including travel-sized items and multi-purpose products to save space in your kit. So far we have covered the most essential items. However, there are still a few more items to go. Last but not least, our final 5 items are protective clothing, a survival manual, fishing gear, seeds, and cash. Let's start with protective clothing. This isn't just about staying warm, it's also about staying safe. Protective clothing can shield you from harsh weather conditions, insects, and harmful UV rays. It can be as simple as a waterproof jacket, or as complex as a full-body suit. Be sure to choose clothing that's durable, lightweight, and suitable for your environment. Next, we have the survival manual. This is your go-to guide for survival techniques, from starting a fire to building a shelter. A good manual is like having an experienced survivalist by your side, ready to walk you through any situation. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when you're fighting to survive. Moving on, fishing gear is a must-have for any survival situation. It provides a sustainable source of food, and it's lightweight and easy to carry. A basic fishing kit should include a line, hooks, and some form of bait. Now let's talk about seeds. In long-term survival situations, you'll need a renewable food source. Seeds are perfect for this. They're small, lightweight, and with a bit of care and patience, they can provide you with a steady supply of fresh produce. Lastly, we have cash. In the early stages of a crisis, cash is king. It can be used for bartering, purchasing supplies, or paying for services. These are the 15 items every prepper should have in their survival kit. In summary, survival preparedness is all about being equipped for any situation. Let's quickly recap the 15 essentials we've discussed. Water and food are fundamental to survival. A first aid kit can mean the difference between life and death, while a multi-tool and fire starter are invaluable in any emergency. Shelter is your next priority, followed by a reliable light source. A communication device and navigation tools are critical for reaching safety. And don't forget personal hygiene items to maintain your health. Protective clothing will shield you from the elements. A survival manual provides a wealth of knowledge, and fishing gear is a sustainable food source. Seeds represent hope for the future, and cash is still king in a crisis. Remember, it's not about expecting the worst, but being ready for anything. Preparedness can transform a desperate situation into a manageable one. Remember, it's better to be prepared and not need it than to need it and not be prepared. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more survival tips.